Welcome to the Tuesday Show with CJ and Ted. I say more stuff than that. What do I say? We haven't worked it out. Welcome to the Tuesday Show with CJ and Ted. This week is all about improv, so let's make it up as we go along.
Welcome everybody. Welcome. I am CJ and he is Ted.
Hello.
Hello Ted.
Hello CJ. Hey, CJ.
Hey, CJ. Oh, my word. Yeah. I don't know how you, the listeners, feel about that, but that really grinds my gears. Hey, CJ. Hey, Ted.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
It just sounds very Blue Peter.
Why does that sound Blue Peter?
That's the only thing I can think of.
Do you know you've said this before?
I have said it before.
You said we sounded a bit
Porky Pig.
It's
a bit Blue Peter.
Yeah, get Granville.
Oh yeah, go Granville.
Yeah, get Granville.
I feel Porky Pig is more
fair fetch your cloth.
I think Porky Pig is more globally accepted than Granville.
Do you think?
I don't know if many people in the US know about Granville and open all hours.
Probably not.
Anyway.
So we're here again.
Once again.
Back again, like the Renegade Master.
Yeah. Something, power to the people. I don't know what the words in between are.
I don't know, but we're back once again. Yeah.
For the Renegade Master.
Yeah.
And please fill us in on the rest of the lyrics. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, listeners.
Yeah, that's a little job for you.
Yeah. So yeah, episode 5. We're here. I'm here. I'm CJ. And Ted is here too.
I am.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Bonjour.
Hola.
Bonjour. Je m'appelle Ted. Je voudrais un sandwich jambon et un pain, s'il vous plaît.
Hello. My name is Ted. I would like a sandwich of something. I'm guessing that's what you said.
Yes, that's right. Je parle français. Soit chat.
I think
that's a cat.
That's a cat. Yeah.
Yeah. Chien
is a dog.
Yeah. Mr. Dog shines up things clean. Never mind. You'll wake up in the morning roaring with laughter. Don't worry. It'll come to you.
That was the Mr. Sheen jingle.
Yeah.
Mr. Sheen shines something, it's clean or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Have you been to France much?
No.
Ever?
Never.
Gosh.
Doesn't appeal. Frogs, legs and snails and French people.
I don't think they're compulsory.
French people.
Yeah.
Although, to be fair, I don't actually have a problem with French people. I need to clear that bit up. So one of the guys I work with is French, and actually he's really funny. Have you been to France?
Have I been to France? I have been to France.
What did you do in France?
Battle of the Somme.
Were you actually there at the Battle of the Somme?
No, I wasn't. We went over to buy some booze, I think, some time ago.
Booze cruises.
Yeah.
Do people still do booze cruises?
No.
Is that still a thing?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Although
I heard that Scotland do their equivalent of the booze cruise, where alcohol's become quite expensive in Scotland, so now they come to England to buy it and then take it back to Scotland.
I heard that too. I heard that on the Tuesday show.
Was it on the Tuesday show?
Yes, it was.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Who said that?
It was Will.
Yeah, it was Will. Yeah, that's
Will,
right.
yeah.
From episode 3. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you've been listening. At least.
That's right. I only listened to this thing once.
Yeah.
Genuinely, I only listened once. Actually, that's a lie. I listened twice.
I listen a few times, but I sort of fast forward through your bits.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. You've been a beautiful audience.
Yeah.
CJ has left the building.
Anyway.
Oh, no, he hasn't. No, he's here.
No, I'm still sat here.
Still there.
Anyway, I think it's time for some music. So
I definitely think it's time for some music. Shall we have some music? What music shall we have?
you know what? I'm just going to press play and see what happens.
Okay, let's rock out with music.
Yeah.
The conversation's dead to me, dialogue was sick to me. I'm bored to the core, spit the pips out. Give me TLC or maybe TCP, so I can goggle while we marvel at your infamy. I get this fever and it drives me wild. I guess your face made a hole in the whole, so you better jump ship and pray that you wake up in hell, 'cause heaven won't treat you well. Heaven won't treat you well. Check my dental history, impeccable mystery. I get too head earache lately. I get this migraine every time you smile. Maybe it's the headset you wear who even calls you. Go befriend a bear so he can mold you. I get this fever and it drives me wild. I guess your face made a hole in the hole, so you better jump ship and pray that you wake up in hell, 'cause heaven won't treat you well. Heaven won't treat you well. Heaven won't treat you. I won't let you in. No, I won't go. I won't let you in. No, I won't go. I won't let you in. No, I won't go. I won't let you in. No. I guess your face made a hole in the hole, so you better jump ship and pray that you wake up in hell, 'cause heaven won't treat your face made a hole in the hole, so you better jump ship and pray that you wake up in hell, 'cause heaven won't treat you well. Heaven won't treat you well. Heaven won't treat you.
That was Tooth by Little Brother Eli, and that's actually, that was just released on the 9th of February, so that's something you can find online. Go and look for Tooth by Little Brother Eli. They're in Oxford, I believe.
Are they?
Yeah.
Cool.
Hey, CJ.
Hello.
Hello. Hey. I've just said hey so many times then. That's ridiculous.
And I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day.
What a wonderful kind of day. I'll tell you what today is. Mm-hmm. It's the day before Valentine's Day. Have you got anything planned for Valentine's Day?
No.
No, me neither. Moving on.
Moving on. All right then, coming up next we've got Gimme This by Gigi the Volp.
Running out of days, running out of night. I've chased the sun so long, I've fallen behind. But our flames just never die. I'll let them burn once more to feel the light. I'm in need of something different, but I'm scared of change. I'm plugged the same class. And still I saw them like I have a chance. Wake me from this trance. The sky ain't listening to my old rain dance. I'm in need of something different, but I'm scared of change. I'm plugged into the system, kept away from the strange. I'm looking for some assistance. Please give me this. I promise that I won't quit, and I'll push through, even though I walk a mile just to move an inch. Push so hard, but barely make a pinch. Can't scratch the surface no matter how hard I dig. If you could just give me this, I promise that I won't quit. I'll spend my whole life on this. Just wait and watch me.
And that was Gigi Love Volp. That's the second time he's been on the show.
Starting to become a regular.
Starting to become a regular. Keep sending us those tracks.
I'll say keep pumping the tracks out, we'll keep playing them. That's
Yeah, yeah.
generally how it works around here. So, yeah.
And that goes for any bands. If you've got something you want us to play, send it over. We'll
Yeah,
we'll
please send
play
it in.
any originals you've got, and we'll look forward to receive it.
Yeah, and for those that have, we have played the music, please, get people to just give our email address to people and get them to send us stuff in that they'd be happy for us to play. Maybe send us a little bit of a PR blurb, and we'll help. We'll just keep rolling it out. It's fine.
Yep.
Suits us down to the ground.
Just send your music, send some sort of bio, send a picture, and a $5.
Yep. No nudes though, please. Just saying.
What?
No nudes. Let's keep it legal.
I'll cut that bit out. So, CJ, we've got another little segment from our trip down to London.
Yeah.
We met up with Jonny,
Yep.
who is part of the improv group, the Runaways. And Jonny was good enough to tell us a bit about the group and all about improv and how he's got into it, and a bit more about that. So we'll have a listen to that little chat we had with him.
I'm not recording. We are recording. We are in Costa. Other coffee shops are available, but not right here because it's actually Costa. Where have we met? Monument. Yeah. So we're at a branch of Costa, a monument, and we are
Look down
speaking.
the foggy London Bridge. It's very atmospheric.
There's a real peace seeker out there.
Yeah. Good cheese wedge as well.
Actually, it's not too bad really. It could have been worse.
So Jonny, tell us about yourself. Tell us about your group.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
What you do and.
So I'm part of the Runaways, who are an offshoot of Durham Improv Comedy. So like all good improvised societies, we came together at university. And I came to the end of the 3 years, and me and another, we were at the Fringe, and we thought, we're not doing horrendously badly. Most people don't look angry as they leave the show. Let's give this a shot afterwards. And we've been doing quite well actually. We've got a few regular gigs here and there, especially they love us in Salisbury. I don't know why, but a few pubs down there have us every few times a month. It's just going really, really well.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So you started off at university.
Yeah, that's right.
And have decided to kind of branch out from there. Talk us through the process of doing that. I mean, that seems to me quite a big step.
Yeah, it's really interesting that kind of change because, as I say, it's an improv society. So people call on this much of the social aspect of it. And I was president at the time we decided to form this sort of offshoot. Like all good presidents, I was already planning my kind of escape after we got the funds. And we're kind of looking at picking not only people who there's some Durham Improv has some really great improvisers, but it's a lot about chemistry when you're on stage with someone who you're making things up with. So basically the fringe show of that year, plus one other guy, we just sort of got together, and that was all we needed. Because previously all our shows had 10, 12 people, and that's just not feasible for if everyone's got a job, you can't get 12 people together.
Okay. So what kind of subject matter do you have, like a focus or?
Absolutely, whatever well, at the moment it's Trump, because everything everyone says is Trump. Basically, we ask for suggestions, and every time we ask for a film, it's Titanic. Like the new show, it's always Teletubbies. We do a lot of Teletubbies. This isn't like our specific focus. We're not like, guys, there's a dearth of Teletubby-based humour. But it's common things people suggest. But
I'm booked in to go and see Teletubbies live. I think it must be it's Milton Keynes. So that's a show to look forward to.
I wasn't aware it was recorded in front of a live studio audience.
That's it. Brought to you by the letters O, M and G. I'm actually going to go and see Teletubbies live. Fantastic.
So
it's a very nice pen, by the way.
Thank you very much. It cost me a lot. All of £5.
That's above and beyond my pen expenditure budget.
You said you got some shows coming up. So basically the podcast coming out in January time.
Okay.
So anything January onwards, what can we look forward to? Where are you going?
Well, if your listeners are London based, we will be starting to perform fairly regularly at the Hoof Improv Club, which is on the other side of the bridge next to the Shard.
Okay.
So we did our first debut trial run there a couple of weeks ago, and apparently it went well. And they asked us to come back to do a few short shows and see how it goes from there. So if you're London based, and of course if you're Salisbury based, we're there every Thursday of the last month in the Market Inn, which would be great. But if there's more than 10 of you, if you're a large group of friends, we'll probably come perform for you. To be honest, give us a message, and we'll be there.
Is there anywhere the listeners can go to find where you're going to be, and specific dates and times and ticket prices?
I'll tell you what, ticket prices, we're usually bucket at the door, and that's good. Improv, if you like watching improv, you're in for a treat, because it's a cheap thing to do. It's a cheap hobby. If you type in Runaways Improv on Facebook, we'll be post our updates there, which is fantastic. So have you guys ever tried performing on stage? Or?
No.
When I was very, very young. Very, very young.
I too was 3 before.
A little bit of Amsterdam, but when I was quite young. A few lines in the Railway Children. Yeah.
I don't remember what I did, stage acting wise.
Yeah.
Oh no, actually no, it's a lie. I remember we did it was like I don't want to say a play, like a thing to do with the English Civil War, and we all stood there in period costume, and I didn't say anything, I stood at the back like that.
Were you a Roundhead or a Cavalier?
I would have been one of the Cavaliers at that time.
Controversial.
Yeah. Well,
taking a Cavalier attitude to everything ever since.
I know, right?
It's funny, because I don't know about you guys, I was terrified of
going. But bizarrely, you've got a round head.
I do have a very round head.
Yeah. Tell me, just slug right on.
Yeah. Feels more of a colander.
No, but before university, I was terrified of going on stage. Absolutely, I wanted to do drama at school, but I just, lines didn't sweat out. I just couldn't manage it. But one great thing about improv, if you're scared of crowds, improv will cure that, because the bigger the audience, the easier it is to get them to laugh.
Yeah.
The first show I ever did is in front of one guy, and that's because he had a crush on someone in the cast. It's tough to make a guy laugh, especially when you're like, okay, we need a suggestion from the audience, and everyone just turns to him, you're like, come on, buddy. You better be good. Yeah, no, it's really good. I think the largest show we've done was 500 people. People feel, I think, especially because we're British, people feel very self-conscious expressing kind of outward emotion. There's anonymity of being in a big crowd. You get that cue of other people laughing. It makes it easier to laugh as well. So.
Do you get much in the way of hecklers when you do a show? And
I think because people get to shout out anyway. I think the worst we get is we say, oh, can we have an idea for something guys can be doing? And people are like, oh, a funny scene.
Something funny.
But no, usually it's pretty
Tell us a joke.
Do you get much in the way of critics? Do you receive any feedback from your shows?
We get, especially when we've done the Fringe a couple of times as kind of collective performers, and yeah, it's always really interesting to see criticism in kind of various forms. Like we've had one.
Like things thrown or?
We've lost most of them. But no, we had one review once. I read it like, the kids next to me were loving it. Great for the families. 2 stars. I don't like improv.
Right.
Reviews. That's about the long and the short of it. But
Yeah.
we did come top 10 in the Dave Awards. Not Dave Awards. Some awards. Don't quote me. They thought we were funny. Someone thought we were funny. Put that on the poster.
So that's going to go on the poster right at the bottom. Someone
Someone said, honestly, the best kind of feedback we get is people come up to us afterwards and say, hey, I really enjoyed that. That's nice. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you get much negativity?
Sometimes. We did a show a couple of months ago, and it was a nice idea, bad in execution. They said, if you want to come to the show, you get free nachos.
Nice.
Which everyone in the town read as, if you suffer through the people on stage, you get to enjoy some nachos. About half the audience wasn't even facing the right way. They were just sitting on tables chatting to each other. Basically, we were the 4 prats at the back, interrupting everyone occasionally. That was it was not a well-received gig, that one. But these things happen. I don't think anyone on earth ever has had a consistent run of good. It's not boxing, there's no 50-0 comedians.
No, that's right. But it's interesting to see how, the negativity that you do get and how, I suppose, you deal with that. I mean, you're obviously still here, you're still doing what you're doing.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a complete, travesty, I'm gone, screw this, I'm done with it.
Most negativity comes from within the group, actually. There's been loads of times where we've kind of recalled this, we got a 15-minute break now, guys, come back for the second half. We go outside the pub and we're just like, honestly, there's a busy road over there, let's all just have a little barge into it.
So how do you make that work for yourself? So say for example, you go away from the gig, and you think, okay, it wasn't quite the way we wanted it to go. What can you do? Because you've got no writing process. It's improv. I mean, how do you kind of?
How do you improve on
different?
something that you're going to do?
Well,
there's rules, not rules, but there's good advice you can do. You do a scene, you say, okay, we shouldn't have, I say written, but performed ourselves into that corner. One of us was a little strong, or we didn't define where we were. One of the cardinal sins you can have, if you don't define a character or where you are in a scene, then if a joke doesn't go well, you've got nothing to fall back on. If you've got a strong character, you can just sort of be that. It's better for a scene to be entertaining and funny, as it were. Because if you've got something that the audience can watch, you can just sort of idle for a little while, have the facts back and forth, and then hit a joke. So that sort of thing. I miss that these days. Something inventing food. We've done that scene a couple. I don't know why people say like oranges, and they're like, I've come up with a new food. And once you've said, and it's the orange, there's nowhere to go. So if you're listening and improvising, don't invent food on stage. Very specific.
That's good advice. So, unless you can actually invent food, then I'm all in there.
Unless it's something actually brand new. As I said, the negativity mostly is from the cast. You come off from the first half, and you're like, that's bad. They're not liking it. You've got to go back on. Just giving them more energy, really, kind of 100%. Hello everyone, welcome back. It's ready for the day. Who's ready for the half? Give them a bit of rah. And you can turn around.
Where do you find that motivation from, though? I mean, that's
oranges.
We're the calcium.
Half-time oranges.
Vitamin C just gives us power. We like
spinach and Gatorade.
If you give it a lot of passion and if you sound like you're enjoying it, you're really giving it that, then the audience will follow along. And if you do that, it'll be a good show.
I suppose people are there because they want to be there.
Absolutely.
And they're going to be behind you.
If they've stayed for the second act, then obviously they're not having to go. So it's worth. I'm making it sound like this happens a lot. This isn't like standard
They talk to a really good evening.
But people want to have a good night, don't they? They want to have a good time. They've put tuppence in the bucket. They want the money's worth at the very least. So they're going to be behind you, and they want to have a good and have a good time.
And you know, you want to obviously like, as a comedian, it's a special sort of thing where laughter is like, it's like the dopamine button in your head. It's like, you know, give me power, and you get that like that high when you start laughing. It's absolutely amazing. Yeah, we had a fringe. A guy come up to us and he was like, oh, you know, I've come back three times and it's great.
Yeah.
And the first time was just to make sure it wasn't written down because I don't believe you. But now, you know, it's really nice when you get that sort of compliment.
Fantastic. Alright. So yeah, talk us through one of your best shows.
Best shows.
Yeah, like I say, we've really focused on the, like you say, it's been out.
It's more interesting to talk about. You know, you don't say, hey, no, one time I was really funny, but I will now say that. But, so we had a show. It was actually us and 3 other improv troupes. It was like a medley. They just got in contact with us.
Yep.
And it was no planning. It was like that afternoon. We just turned up. There was a crowd of about 70 odd people, I think. And it was just fantastic. And when you're doing good improv, it feels like you're running downhill. This is one of my friends described it. It's a great way of saying it. Running downhill as fast as you can, like almost too fast. But you're just staying on your toes. You know, every foot you're standing in the right place and jumping off and bouncing around. It just, you know, everything's just going absolutely right. And there's such momentum behind it, which is really, really good fun. There's no other feeling like it. I've done a bit of stand-up before. And even when you're doing well, you're going to have to rein it back again. You've got that pacing, and you've got that script. You've got to stick to that. If you start trying to speed up or get too excited, you'll lose it.
Yeah.
But with improv, you can just let that energy really kind of come out. It's great.
Do you still do any stand-up?
Not enough to recommend any shows I do. I'm in the workshopping stage at the moment. You know, I've got used to performing without script.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get up on stage and you forget one line and that's it. And you're like, hey, and the tiger was.
So let's say you have a really successful show, and there's things that obviously stand out, and there's things that went really, really well. I mean, is there a temptation that you try and take audience suggestions and kind of move it in the direction of the way it went with a really great show, and we can try and recreate that?
It's lightning in a bottle, you know. Yeah. I will confess, I've done it before. Like, if a joke's gone well, I'm like, you know what? Slip there. I've tried that now, but honestly, it doesn't work. Yeah. You know, it's so much in the moment. If you put it in, then it's not as well. Yeah. You know, one scene about the subject can go brilliantly. One scene, and they can go also. A suggestion can go entirely different directions. You know, if you say supermarket, you could be shopping. You could be like organising. You could be shelf stacking. There's loads of different ways a suggestion can run. Yeah. So it's not worth the effort of trying to recreate a successful scene. It's a good thing about improv as well. It's a total meritocracy. You know, you got people on stage. You know, there's a lot of but people say like, oh, women in comedy, blah blah blah. Yeah. Funniest person in our troupe by a mile. She was supposed to be here this morning actually. She's absolutely fantastic, and I think you do see in improv women have a lot more like. Free reign in that, because if you're good on stage and that, you're gonna win out against other people. Yeah. You know, it's hard to have that perception in improv. If you're good, you're good. If you're not, you're not. It's really fantastic.
So so you talked about flow. Tell us about some of the other members of the troupe.
Yeah, it's really good. We got so it's me, Josh, Ryan, Flo, and David. Yeah. And Phil. Can't forget Phil. So Phil is basically a wizard who transcends time and space. He lives in the far north, in Durham. Okay. So when he does going to turn up, it's magic. He's great. He's magical. He's got a nice big beard and long hair. He's very good character actor. He's great. Ryan he's very punny. He's quick with words. So that's the thing. Josh again. He's almost a resident straight guy, which sounds like it's not a skill, but it really is. Like, when things are crazy happening around you, be able to anchor everything in reality. That's his kind of key power. It's really impressive. Because if everyone's on stage like, "Ooh, I'm flying," and my arms have turned into horses. He's
the designated driver of the of the show.
Yeah, great.
Absolutely. Yeah. But no, it's really great. We all have sort of different. I don't know what mine is. Someone will tell me one day. But I think they're just going to take me out. Like you take a child to the zoo. Like, come on, Jonny.
No, you're the one that's like, oh, it's Sunday morning. Somebody wants an interview. I will send Jonny.
I'm the unemployed one.
Hopefully Jonny can deal with that.
Go on, off you go.
Is any of your stuff available online or?
I think that there's excellence of it on Xenia, our producer, puts clips of it online every time we do a show. There'll be like one or two of the best scenes, the best of.
The best of.
We're releasing a DVD next Christmas. It's going to be great. Yeah. And we should do it with some mics actually. We did a show once when we had microphones, and that went really nicely because everyone caught everything. That was a crowd of like 300 people, so people right in the back.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So normally it's quite
It's
small. Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. You really don't realise until you get into the comedy scene what an iceberg it is. Like people can name off the top of their head maybe 10 comedians, like top. You know, you got your best stand-up comedians.
Yeah.
Most people haven't even heard of improv, but if you're going to get into see so many like working comedians, you know, and this is a full-time career who you don't hear of unless you're in the scene. And most people will be in front of 20, 30 people in a comedy club somewhere. It's a really average size audience. That's what you need. I think 20 people. Give me 20 people, I'll give you a good show.
Okay.
I think probably the first thing that comes into mind, I don't know, maybe it's a generational thing, you might not feel the same way. When you think about improv, is whose line is it anyway?
Great show.
Yeah.
That's absolutely the cornerstone I use when I'm trying to explain to someone. Like, oh no, I've never heard of improv. Like, have you ever seen? Imagine that, but slightly worse. And you've got those guys are brilliant. And one thing that's great on that show is their physicality as well. They do a lot of gags about people being props and objects. You can do a lot with that. You got musical improv as well. Have you seen any of that? Improvising music?
I haven't seen that. No.
Do you guys do that?
There was one time, one evening. So we were at, so this is the Fringe, and we're at our venue bar. Because we didn't have a show the next. One day we didn't have a show the next day, so we have a few drinks. Doesn't matter if we're a bit rough the next morning. So there we are. And about 11:30, the guy comes up to us and he says, there's a show downstairs. It's like an improv jam. There's a bunch of guys doing different stuff. So, do you want to come down? Well, yeah, we're like. Yeah, sure, here we go. We've got a few to drink, then we go down there, we go on stage. A man just fell over outside, but he recovered spectacularly.
Yeah. Nobody noticed.
he just walked away so nonchalantly. Like, never happened. Never happened.
No one saw anything.
I have no idea what he slipped up on. It's a completely smooth surface. So we went down to this thing. We started, and there's about 400 people in the audience, big audience. And this guy says, okay guys, this is the improv showdown. These guys are going to be competing for your votes. And we're like, oh shit. And they're going to be making up songs right in front of your very eyes. Shit. And first up is the Runaways. And we're like,
oh no.
So luckily Ryan doesn't drink, so he basically rhymed words. He was like, yeah, I'm wearing a hat, and we've got a cat. Well, the rest of us sort of drunkenly clapped outside behind him. It's a bizarre mix between therapy and performance. That was a long show.
Yeah.
But no, it's fun. It's good fun.
That sounds like that was a lot of hard work as well, especially if you're not used to that.
No, it's one of those things with practice. Everyone thinks improv's difficult, but you can, if you sit someone down and say make up a story for me, anyone can be like, people can make up stuff. When you chat to people, it's improvisation all the time. It's just being comfortable doing it on stage and letting go of where you are at that moment, sort of allowing yourself to be in the scene in a really pretentious way of saying it. But once you accept the premises of the scene as what you're doing at the time, it's not that difficult, to come back and forth. You remember a couple of key rules like don't flat up, block what someone else is saying. Oh, here we are in the library. No, we're not. We're not in the library. You're not a librarian.
Don't destroy my flow. In the library. No, we're not.
Stop that. No, never include guns.
There's a glass partition. Can you not see it?
Yeah. We are outside the library.
I am also an astronaut, and this is a dream.
Yeah. Has that happened to you guys before when you've been performing, where even just accidentally you've blocked somebody off?
Yeah, you realise you'll do it, because often someone will have an idea in your head, you don't want to go straight to it, because you're obviously building a scene.
Yeah, you want to build to it, yeah.
Someone's like, oh, why don't you come over here and look at what's in this box? And someone will say, yes, I see that box is full of springs. And you're like, well, whatever was in that box, because you can't go, no, it's not springs, you idiot, it's, it's an umbrella. You don't see that, don't interrupt me. Yeah. And, so you say, I guess it's springs. As long, as long as you're comfortable going with what the other guy's doing.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone knows the 3 golden rules, don't they? Yes and... well, that's one.
Everybody knows the rules. They can't necessarily recollect them on demand when they want them. They're in there, definitely.
Yeah, yes and no but, that's the keys, if you're allowed to say no sometimes, you can't just be like, because otherwise it's like a kind of weird psychopathy where you're like, yes, and we'll do that. That's a great idea. Every now and then a character is allowed to refuse a suggestion. But as long as you offer like an alternative, no, but we can do this.
Yeah.
Tell you what, if you want to try improv, it's a great thing. Have one person just say yes, completely passively, like, okay, quick, we need to fetch me that screwdriver. Okay, here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I do that anyway, that's called my job.
I suppose, yeah.
Do this, yes.
I will do that for you.
Obviously, having worked together for a number of how many years have you been together?
Ooh, we've been together for about 6 years now.
So I guess there's a case of, you look at one another, and you kind of know where things are going.
Yeah.
And, how does that work?
Well, it's not so much you know the person who's going. It's not like one person will tend to go in one direction more than the other.
Yeah.
It's that you trust wherever they're going is going to be somewhere good. If they say like, "Ooh, here we are in this dusty tomb, and come, Carol, bring me that suitcase," and you're like, you know that they've got, you're confident they've got a firm idea in their head. And if you come, yes, sir, I've got the suitcase here, and I'm going to bring it. You feel it's just that kind of trust, and then also about. It's not that I know, I'm working with jobs on stage now, I'll say this, but you end up building that rapport with people.
Yeah.
And confidence back and forth, it's great. It's real good fun. But, working with people for the first time, that being said, when you work with different people or different improv troops in a jam for the first time, also, as long as you're confident that they know what they're doing as well, something crazy can come from not having that kind of familiarity with them. If someone does something crazy that you wouldn't normally have in a show.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm going to give a suggestion for you, but I can at any point shout the word change. If I say change, then they will have to change what they've just said or what they've just done. So, for instance, if one of them would say something like,
"For breakfast I had toast."
Change.
For breakfast I had cereal.
Change.
For me I had breakfast.
There you go, exactly. So, can I get a word from the audience? Sheep. Sheep. Okay, right, sheep. Take it away.
Oh, you're mine, sheepy. You're mine. Oh, no.
Change.
Oh, yes.
Actually, maybe not. Change. Oh, a token, sheepy.
Oh, no, my greatest secret.
Come here, sheepy. Talk to me.
Make me. No one would ever believe you.
Change.
Everyone would believe Robin Sheep.
Change.
We actually did an improv radio show.
Yeah.
For a year at university, on Purple Radio.
Yeah.
Darren's local station. That was interesting. Yeah. Because that was a lot saying that the who's like saying everybody's very physical. You have to be completely unphysical. Like, a number of times someone starts miming the studio and I'm like, I can't hear you. I can't see you do that.
Is that something where you think about branching into? Maybe into not an Archers type show, but like say an improv radio show.
That's a really, really interesting. I think BBC Radio 4 has actually done something similar to that. I'd love to give it a go.
Right.
But I think to do that you need a bit more voice training. You have to carry so much in that inclination that people don't realise without their bodies like how much they give away, especially when you're performing on stage. You can how you walk and how you hold yourself. Like we do a lot of practice. Like okay, this is a high status character. They stand like this. And, but to carry out a voice alone requires a lot more sort of nuance. But it could be done. I think.
Well, there's practicing that audio description, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, that's vital for us as well. I mean, it's so easy just to, strap on a mic and sort of crack on, but forgetting, of course, that, we can see it. So everything's in context as we're here. We're sat in Costa, but we have to say we're sat in Costa, otherwise, nobody will know where we are. Then, we don't want listeners thinking we go to Starbucks.
Exactly, right?
I mean, just for listeners' interest, there is a Starbucks just across the road that I have seen.
There is.
Oh yes, there is. Good. That's actually true. Yes. I mean, am I wearing trousers? Who knows?
Well,
Will I get kicked out of this Costa?
We'll never know.
That was one of my favourite things I used to do to annoy Ryan, actually, my other improviser.
Yeah.
When we were advertising our show on the Royal Mile, we would cover a person entirely in posters and then stick them to a wall so the head was free. And I always dropped my trousers, so when Ryan pulled the posters off at the end of the day, I said, why not? If you're wearing posters, you don't have to wear trousers.
Yeah, bit of fun, yeah. Trousers made out of post-its.
Yeah, it's true. I did actually try to make a set of clothes out of our posters, but very brittle and also surprisingly sharp. The edge of all the posters is quite crazy. Yeah.
Take it off looking like a self-harmer. I'm on the paper cuts.
Like a sweaty, wrinkly it's good times you're doing performances. I think comedy as a whole. I mean, obviously, it's pretentious to say, comedy's growing. Because everyone's known, ever since Tommy Cooper, everyone's known. But I think people are getting more into visiting local events. But maybe it's just because I'm in that sort of young professional thing where guys like seeing live stuff, but people do want to go out and see things. It's a lot of fun. Getting people to come out to local. You see more and more pubs have a comedy night, one night a week. It's a no-brainer really, because you've got everywhere you go, you've got comedians gagging for slots. So anywhere you open a comedy night, you fill it. Yeah. Just like that.
Why do you think pubs are getting more into local acts coming into their establishments?
What I reckon it is, you've seen a lot of it on TV recently, is like panel shows are picking up. You get the kind of Live at the Apollo, using comedians for something more than their traditional, like, Live at the Apollo is kind of growing. And people like the idea of seeing, maybe not the big name comedians, or comedians in shorter or different slots. And comedy's becoming and comedy performers are becoming a more utilised sort of tool for different things. Yeah. Okay. I've seen a few different places. I've been doing a part-time waiting work in the past where they use a comedian. Like, I've seen quite big name comedians doing like raffles for corporate events and things like that. People just want to use people for other stuff. May I offer a closing?
You may offer a closing statement. We'll be quiet.
If people listen to this, they love entertainment stuff like that. My suggestion, the best advice I had. Someone said to me, the best way to be good at performance is to be bad at it 5 times. If you want to give this a go, you want to try improv, you want to try stand up. It's not difficult. It's not unobtainable. Go out there. There will be an improv troupe near you. You can audition for them. There will be pubs where you can do stand-up nights. Go and give it a try. Guarantee, practice. You will be good at it. You will actually give it a go. Listener at home, get out there, put a pen to paper, or not if you're doing improv. Go and have a good time.
Wise words.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Okay. Well, let's listen to another clip.
Should we end where we began?
Yeah, let's end where we began. So we started where we started changing everything up, and we're going to end by changing everything up. To go in a full circle, like centrifugal force. So can we have just a way 2 people can know each other? Tinder, brilliant. Okay, they have Tinder dates, fantastic. And I can shout change and change what they say anytime I like. Take it away. Change action. Change action.
Sorry, do you mind?
Sorry, I was super liking you.
Oh, thank you.
You're a very attractive man.
Change.
You're a very ugly man.
Change.
You're a decently looking fellow, and I've got low standards.
Hi, I'm Jonny, 24 from Surrey. I like to ride the violin and play the bike.
Change.
I'll show you a good evening.
Change.
6 foot and 3 inches, and those are separate measurements.
Change.
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 Dinner would be lovely. We psycho-liked each other.
We psycho-liked each other.
And we
That's
both
right.
share speech therapy classes.
We do indeed. Can you let go of my hand?
Change.
Can you stop touching my heart?
Change.
Can you keep hold of my hand forever?
Of course, I'll never let go.
Oh, we might have to let go later.
Change.
We might have to let go when the world ends.
True. And when we get through this turnstile.
That's true. That's going to be difficult to get through.
Okay.
Why did you take me to the only Pizza Express with a turnstile?
Okay, well,
Change.
Why did you take me to the only McDonald's with a turnstile?
Go through there. Left.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Okay, and slow down and through.
Okay, I'm in. Okay.
Here we are. Big Mac and trees.
Yeah.
Change order.
Just a Coke.
Change.
Do you guys still have salad?
Change.
Why do you guys serve salad?
Change.
Would you like anything, Jonny?
Yeah, 8 McFlurries and a burger.
So where do we find Runaways Improv online?
Practice. If you're interested in following or seeing shows in the future, go to www.facebook.com/Runaways Improv or follow us on Twitter or Instagram. Also at The Runaways Improv. Thank you.
Nothing like that.
That's good. That's good.
So yeah, it was good to catch up with Jonny.
He's a great guy.
Yeah,
I liked him.
Indeed.
Shame that the other guys couldn't be there. But Jonny was great.
Yeah.
But yeah. I think having the other guys there would have been awesome because they could have maybe just done some stuff for us right there on the spot. I guess that's what improv is all about, isn't it?
Well, yeah. But then from the sounds of it, we'd probably end up getting kicked out of Costa.
Well, that's true, yeah. We were making too much noise. They were making too much noise.
Yeah,
Damn
yeah,
them.
yeah. Costa were, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Costa were making far too much noise.
Yeah, I forget how noisy coffee shops can be.
Yeah.
Banging about and all that sort of business.
That's
I mean,
it.
it's not needed.
No, they do it on purpose.
I know.
just to annoy the customers.
It's like, okay, we are going to charge you 15 quid for a coffee.
Yep.
For no apparent reason.
Mhm.
So just to justify that, we'll give it to you in like a paper cup.
Yep.
But we'll give you an extra bit of paper sleeve to go around it.
Well, you don't get that in Costa.
Do you not?
No, did you not know that the cups are like ribbed? So, so the cup itself is like a mini radiator.
Oh, right.
So
Okay.
you don't burn yourself when you hold it. Yeah.
Ribbed for your protection.
Yeah, ribbed for your pleasure.
And anyway, yeah, so they make a lot of noise. And they make the noise to justify the price that you pay for a cup of coffee. Interestingly, I've got a friend who I remember once said that, you know how you never see petrol, right? You see your car, you see your pump. You never see the petrol. It could be one big ruse, and in actual fact, all we're doing is we're paying for the delight of hearing a whirring noise. All right, the whole thing is a sham. Right,
There's no such thing as petrol.
No such thing as petrol. The perpetual motion engine was designed years ago, and yet we're paying into this charade.
Does this person also believe that the Earth is flat? Are they a flat earther?
Nah. What, Flat Freddy? Nah, he doesn't believe in that nonsense. And next up, we've got Rain by Shiraz Hempstock, and a singer-songwriter from Worcestershire. And this track was also co-written by Sam Robinson. Let's have a listen.
Here comes the rain again. Here comes my pain again. On my mind, I can't hide it toys from me. I'll hide from the storm. I'll keep myself warm. You remind me of who I really was. You make me smile. winter days alive, down in lover's lust. You take my hand and make my soul and body lost. Here comes the rain again, here comes my pain again. On my mind I can't hide it, toys with me. I'll hide from the storm, I'll keep myself warm. You remind me of who I really was. You look tired, your eyes adrift in a gaze. I miss how you promised me that this was not a phase, and all the times you said you would take my name. Months turn to years. It's sad how times have changed. Here comes the rain again, here comes my pain again. On my mind I can't hide it, toys with me. I'll hide from the storm, I'll keep myself warm. You remind me of who I really was. Here comes the rain again, here comes my pain again. On my mind I can't hide it, toys with me. I'll hide from the storm, I'll keep myself warm. You remind me of who I really was.
And that was Shiraz Hempstock, co-written by Sam Robinson with Rain.
Yeah, and Shiraz has been on BBC Introducing.
How's that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. What did they have to say?
I don't know.
I'm talking to you, Shiraz. You need to get in, you need to tell me what they said. Yeah, I'm not looking you up. Yeah, you got to make my life a lot easier here. Just send it in.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be in touch with Shiraz and definitely want to play some more stuff.
Let's get some more Worcestershire sauce out there.
Yeah, indeed.
Lovely.
It's feedback time.
Yeah.
That's right. Thank you for the music, the songs you sing. Thanks for all the... When I was young, I never needed anyone.
I don't know why, but I thought you were going to say I was petrified. But then that's a completely different song. That doesn't even start with when I was young.
How does that start?
First I was afraid.
Oh, first I was afraid. I was petrified.
Exactly.
And then I don't know what the rest of the words are.
Something that rhymes with petrified. Something by your side.
Have a banana.
Yeah, I think we kind of lost track here a little bit.
Yep. It's feedback time. Woo! Yes, indeed. And we've had a message from Baz and Guitar, who we played last week. on the show.
Yep.
Who, we played She Gives a Smile. And he
Yeah.
says, really, thanks, guys. Actually, I don't know what he says because I haven't actually got that
I think he said
written down
cheers.
somewhere.
I think he just said cheers, guys, didn't he?
Cheers,
Yeah.
guys. Cheers, guys. Well, yeah, absolutely. And, we'll play some more of Baz and guitar at some point in the future.
So, Baz, you're more than welcome. Just keep sending us those tunes and we'll keep playing them.
Indeed.
We've also had some feedback from @Brooker411, who's I think is becoming he's definitely becoming a friend of the show. He does like to tweet us quite a bit. I'll certainly retweet some of the stuff that we put out. But he came back with some movie suggestions.
Oh.
I won't read out what they are because A, I don't remember what they are. And B, I think I looked at the list and went, I'm going to have to read all of these movies as opposed to watch them. But
Really? Oh, dear.
that's another story.
Subtitles.
Yeah.
Okay, and we've also had thanks from Anna Jones, who was featured on the show last week. We had the interview. She says thanks, and she's on Twitter. Don't forget.
Yeah, at Anna Jones Sings.
There we go. So
thanks, Anna.
Yeah. So keep it coming. We're getting plenty of retweets. We're getting a few messages. So keep it going.
We love the retweets, and we love the fact that people are liking our Facebook page and our Twitter page. So please keep those coming. Get your friends involved. You know where to find us. We'll give you all the details at the end of the show on where to find us if you're not 100% sure. Like and subscribe. Yeah, that's what we're about.
And a quick one on behalf of yourself, CJ. We still want to see animals on
Cats of
social media.
Facebook. We need the cats of Facebook.
Cats of Facebook. Badgers of Bebo.
Bebo, yeah, that's a good one. The monkeys of MySpace, the tortoises of Twitter, the iguanas of Instagram.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you see what? Yeah. I'm trying to think of some other social media pages, platforms now.
The
Triceratops of Tumblr. No, Triceratops don't exist anymore, do they?
Do they not? Okay.
No. I don't know. I've looked. I think we're done.
Are we?
I don't know. It's coming towards the end of the show.
It is coming towards
It's all
the end.
falling apart now.
It's all falling apart. But
Just
hey,
break it up.
Hey, why wouldn't it fall apart? This has been the improv show.
That's right.
Where we have been making it up as we go along.
Exactly. It's all off the cuff.
Indeed. None of it's true.
No, none of it.
It's all a facade. it's all a facade. It's all a charade. It's we're just playing with your minds. We don't even exist.
Exactly.
This is one of our favourites, one of our friends of the show, responsible for our sweeper.
Are we playing a Dark Star tune?
We are playing what?
Oh no, sorry.
Yeah, no. This is Steve Loxley, Dark Star 73, half of
the Somber Moon.
Somber Moon with Amanda, and this is Recovery. We've already heard Recovery, but this time we're going to listen to a remix version.
And it's good. Enjoy.
was episode number 5 of The Tuesday Show.
As always, you can get us on Twitter at Tuesday_podcast, on Facebook at The Tuesday Show Podcast, and on Instagram at The Tuesday Show. You can also email us on cjandted@thetuesdayshow.co.uk. Don't forget you can also search for Ted and myself on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook by searching for at Ted James Media and at CJ Brooks FM. For now, that's it. I'm CJ Brooks and he is Ted James.
Goodbye!
Goodbye. Oh, there's an idea.
Are we doing it?
No.
Okay.
No. No.
We should have flags. We should do semaphore. Should be like I put up my semaphore flag that says this is me actually doing podcast stuff, and then I put it down, and then I put up a red flag or a skull and crossbones. What's that? Jolly Roger.
Jolly Roger.
I put my Jolly Roger up. What? What's funny about that?
That's what got you into trouble in the first place.
So, I put my Jolly Roger up, and that means it's off. Off. It's off. In fact, it's off. It's off colour. It's off pieced, and it's off the podcast.
Off the beaten track.
It's off the beaten track.
It's all a bit off.
It's all a bit off.